we're Daniella and Jalen, and we live in our 36-foot self-converted school bus. In this video, we will be upgrading our solar after a year of having our current system. So stay tuned if you want to learn how to build a roof rack and put the solar panels on it and all that goes into building an electrical system.
How to abuse caffeine. Welcome to the video, guys.
We're Jalen and Daniella, and in May of 2022, we decided to sell our things, buy a school bus, and build it out to be the traveling home of our dreams. Since January of 2023, we've been traveling the United States, experiencing amazing eats, killer views, and meeting other creative beings. We invite you to hop on the cream-based bus and make memories with us that will last a lifetime.
What's the plan for today, baby?
No, we just woke up and it's freezing in here because we didn't start a fire, and I'm warm under the cubbies.
Yeah, it is very freezing, but the sun's out. We have not moved the bus since we got back to Asheville, so it's been about maybe 2 weeks, a little over that, where we have just been cooling, enjoying, staying in one place. Everything is out, and now we are finally going to move for the first time in a while. We're going to see Joel and Mia and work on our bus. We're hoping to extend our solar panels today, or at least get the rack ready to place our new larger panels on. We're going from 800 watts to 1950 or something like that, and I'm stoked for the double of wattage. It's going to be great for running everything that we run all the time. Shout out to Blue Nose Bus. We are essentially using everything that they use. We're going to use the same batteries that they use. We're waiting for those to come in. We're going to use the same inverter, MPPT, like combo deal that they use. And so I'm stoked because they run a hot tub off their stuff. They run juicers. They have AC units. So I'm really stoked. That means that we should never have to upgrade again. That is really the goal, because the rest of the roof, we're also going to make the rack for our roof porch. And I'm so stoked for that as well. I can't wait to play music up there or just relax and have dinner up there. It's going to be awesome. But right now we're getting the bus ready to move for the first time in a while, and it's crazy how much stuff is out and like that needs to go away. But that's where we're at right now. Pretty stoked to move. Let's do it. Oh, we messed up already this morning. We left from Pa's house to come out to Alexander, North Carolina, and on the way, Joel sent us a huge list of stuff, and he said, oh, you can get pretty much everything except for the beams at Lowe's. So we knew we were coming out this way anyways. We knew that there was a Lowe's, and we were going to come here to get everything. We didn't know that there's no Home Depot anywhere in this area at all.
Basically, right up the road from Pa's house is the closest Home Depot. So we're gonna get what we can. We've got a big list from our friends who already started this project on their bus, and I don't know what the next plan is yet.
Probably to go back towards Pa's house to get the beams we need.
Fuck that.
I already have no idea where I'm going.
I want to do it.
Oh god.
We completely dropped the camera.
Dead
We're
drop.
having way too much fun.
Right on the concrete.
Our brand new lens.
Yep. My heart just like, it just like hit a really, really sad place. Alright, we're definitely going in the wrong direction.
Okay, let's turn around.
But slowly turn around.
This is how we dropped you last time.
Oh,
Okay, so we've gotten almost everything we need. We need to get the really long... No. We're easily distracted. We need to get the really long unistruts. like the tall ones, and then I don't think they have the short ones here, so that's all we're missing. I don't know if we're gonna drive back to Candler yet, or
I think we should at least just go say
we're gonna
hey.
just, yeah, I think we'll go. Hey. We'll see what we can do with what we've got, and
which
then if
nothing,
necessary, we'll go back. Okay. Let's find this stuff. These are what we thought they weren't gonna have, but guess what? They do. But now they don't have the big ones.
Yeah, because they took them all.
I think, right?
Yeah.
How many should we get? They said 7, so should we get all 4?
Sounds like we should get all of them.
Okay, I think that's it.
That's all we can grab.
Yeah. See you at the bus.
Thanks for your help today.
Alright.
I mean, literally one of these.
We just got a demo on how to build things, but first, since we've already got a system going on, we have to do some dissecting.
As most things go with building a school bus, you'll learn very quickly that you're going to do everything twice. And although this solar system's been pretty good to us, we know that it's time to upgrade, and that's why we're here today taking off these old panels. We're going from 800 watts to 1950. Super stoked. These huge panels will hopefully be our next game changer, just like the e-bikes were. We're also going to be installing these more securely than last time. Last time we were always kind of worried they were going to fall off for some reason, and I think it's because we were using like regular screws. No, it was super simple, and so this one's just going to be more secure of a mounting system. We can use the same mounting system to hopefully put on our roof deck, but super stoked. So let's get up on this roof and let's get these old panels off. And that's literally how easy these are put on. They're put on with these screws, and that's literally it. As these fell off one at a time throughout like driving around, we slowly replaced them with bolts. But there's maybe like 6 bolts actually holding these together and a bunch of these little screws.
Got it?
And got it.
Dirty up here. These are light. It is so weird to see the roof bare again. It hasn't been like this since we first got it. We mounted our solar panels pretty early on in the process, and so it just feels so weird to see the roof all bare and dirty. We're gonna give it a cleaning before we start figuring out the layout of our new panels. We've got Jalen cleaning the ones on the sides, and then I've been cleaning the ones on the top.
All right, so to make sure that we don't have any leaks, because this is something that has never leaked ever, we're just going to replace the screws where we had these old mounts, and that way we don't have any issues with leaks or anything like that. So we're cleaning off the area where they are first, and then we're gonna caulk some screws and put them back in place, and we're ready to do that. And then we're gonna scrub the top, because once the solar panels are on, you can never clean again, so where they are. So that's the goal here. satisfying to watch it spin around it before it gets smushed down.
We have no idea how we're gonna make all 4 of these massive 490 watt panels fit. We knew we wanted 4. We had to go with an even number. We've got so many things on our roof already, and they're all like in staggered locations. So right now it's looking like we can fit 2 in the front and then 1 here and like kind of 1 in the back, but not really. So we're at 3.
I never thought I'd see one of these again. This is an angle grinder. We've seen many of these fly, and so we're using one with a guard today. Pretty good move, seeing as we've had good luck in the past. Let's not ruin that. We've got our 4 pieces here. We don't have all of them that we need, but this is what we got today. We're gonna cut these to size. These are the pieces of strut that are going to go left to right on the panels. So they have to be at about 82.5. We're going 82 5/8 just for a little extra on the ends. And let's get to it.
So our friends made this demo of how the system is going to work. Basically, these are the crossbars. These will go on the solar panels themselves, mounted right here. And then the other these will be going this way on the bus. Solar panels will be going this way, and then the other beams will run the length. So basically, this is the roof of the bus. These are the beams that are be going front to back, and these are the beams that are going to be going side to side, and they will be connecting like this. And that's our rack mount.
We've decided in order to make it possible to put 3 panels on the front, we have to delete this emergency exit. But we don't want to delete the emergency exit, so we're just going to move it. Essentially,
I'm going to miss it so much.
We're going to take it off, and we're going to put a piece of sheet metal over the top of this and literally just delete it like it never existed right here. This will allow us to have more room at the front of the roof. Actually put 3 of the panels instead of doing 2, 1 and 1, 1 in the middle, 1 in the back. We're going to have 3 up front, 1 in the middle. It's still kind of annoying to have them in separate places, but we want all 4 panels. We bought 4 panels.
Hello.
Hi. Changed our mind. Started taking this out, and it just doesn't make sense to have to take it out, clean it up on the outside and on the inside, make it look like it was never here. We'd have to literally remake these panels of wood on the inside too, which means we'd have to mill more wood of similar type, and then moving this over back into this panel.
It sounds crazy. It all just sounds too crazy.
It sounds absolutely insane.
It sounds extra.
So we're just going to put 2 panels on the front, 1 in the middle, 1 in the back, get some extra long cables, and that's it. But I'm putting this back in. Oh god. Day 1 has been put it off super clean. All we did was take off the old panels.
It was good.
It was fine.
Hi, Boo-Boo.
We didn't do too much today. We just kind of set ourselves up for success in the future. We found out our panels are 24 volts. We're definitely going to put at least 2 in the front, 1 in the middle, 1 in the back. But that's it for tonight. We are currently cooking dinner, and we're just going to hang out with our friends Joel and Mia and try again another day. Welcome to day 2 of our solar build. It is so weird to not see Joel and Mia's bus here. It's been parked right here for the past 2 years, and they took it on their first on-road journey today, just up the street, since he bought the bus 2 years ago. So it looks super weird to be empty. But this is day 2 of our solar panels.
And we're gonna kind of just go through, I guess, all the pieces that we have that because yesterday we didn't do a whole great job of explaining exactly what's happening. I'll show you exactly what we're going to use to mount our solar the second time. Not that there was anything wrong with the first time, that just won't work the same way for these larger panels. So if you're adding larger panels to your school bus and you want to do it the way we did it, you can get all the stuff to do it on our Amazon shop list.
You need a couple items for this first step of the process, which is mounting the solar panels to the struts that are going to hold it horizontally. We ordered these brackets for the panels that came with their own bolt and nut, and we are using 1/4-inch split lock washers to connect them. It goes the bolt, the split washer, and then the panel. Well, here, I'll show you like this. Then it goes through here, through the panel, and then you're connecting it on the other side with the nut and some Loctite.
Use the furthest most corner for our mounting brackets, just to be as secure as possible. So we just pre-drilled out a little bit further into the holes that were already there, so we can actually get the screws in that we're going to use. We have the mounting brackets on the panels. Now to mount them to the struts. And we've painted them in the screen color. You want to paint them at least, just to make sure that they don't rust. Just a little precautionary measure there. But let's do it.
Step 1, complete.
Now, I don't know how many of these holes we can actually put them through. Is my
Step
only
2.
worry. We have this giant bucket here, and they're filled with these, and it's the color of gummy sharks, so it makes me think they're edible, but they're not. These are the end bracket pieces, or end of the screw, so like a nut essentially, and it's guided. It's got this silver piece here that's guided, so it can only go left and right. Put them in, hold the 2 blue pieces, turn, and then slide them where you want. They have these teeth on the inside here, and that's what makes sure that they stay in place.
Maybe get a big drum. Maybe we're bougie like that.
Maybe.
Did you order another one?
No, I gotta talk to Joel about it.
We tried to find a guy. We were like, somebody's got that we know has to know solar stuff. Like,
So something that our friends just mentioned is to make sure where we're attaching these struts aren't going to cross-sect with the longer struts on the bus. And we just did some measurements and found out that the 2 inside ones we have are exactly where we're going to be having the cross struts. Inches from the center on each side are going to be the struts that go long ways down the bus. So we're moving the inside struts to go further in so that they won't intersect at exactly 16.
Two down, 2 to go, and still need to put the actual rack mount onto the bus. But this is a good start. We're gonna have some Chinese food and hang out with our friends. The best part about coming to Fallout and working on the bus is no matter if you work on the bus, you're still gonna have a little bit of fun. A little bit of fun.
We had our friends over for dinner, and now it's just time to play with the cats and go to bed. We'll see you for day 3 of solar tomorrow.
Day 3.
Good night.
Good night.
It is day 3 of working on our new solar system. We still don't have the struts that we need. The store ran out and we haven't gotten a chance to go back yet, and it's been raining yesterday and today all day. But we do have the items to put the brackets on the rest of our solar panels, which is what we're going to do right now, and that will probably be it for today. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving though, Jalen and I both have the day off tomorrow, so we're hoping to be able to go pick up the rest of the struts we need and really get moving on the rest of this project. I would say we're less than halfway done. And because it's raining and we don't have what we need to mount the rest of the panels, we're gonna just leave them in the studio space here. It's pretty dark in here. I'm not sure how much we'll be able to film, but it's all stuff we did the other night, so you should know really what we're doing by now. Here's the panels. There's one up there, and then we just moved this one onto the floor where we'll be working. And we just put like a little canvas down underneath. I'm pretty sure there's no electricity in here, so we're just gonna have to work with the daylight we've got. These are just the same brackets from the other day, which is the first step to attaching them to our panels so that we can attach the panels to the struts. So day 3 was a bust. I'm probably just going to cut this footage out, honestly. But it's been raining the past 2 days, so we haven't done much, and we're out of struts. We really need to make it to the store. We're missing some tools that are in our friend's bus, but they're not here right now. And we just discovered that they have a huge flat tire.
A huge flat tire.
It's a bust all around.
Yeah.
Day 3. We'll see you for day 4.
Yep, it's going to be Thanksgiving tomorrow, and just like last year, we'll cut in maybe some footage here of us working to put in maybe we did our fireplace last year?
Yeah, we did our new wood stove.
So this year, we're going to be working overtime
Solar.
just the same, doing our solar. So it's kind of cool how, I mean, we really utilize this day for not just thanks and giving and whatnot, but also kicking ass, taking names. All right, day 3 over.
Good morning and welcome to the official day 3 of putting up our solar panels.
It's day 4. Day 3 was a bust.
This is the official day 3 because we didn't do anything yesterday. And today we're switching it up a little bit. We are bringing all of our panels, the 4 old ones that were 200 watts and the 4 new ones that are 490 watts, all to Jalen's grandpa's house because the hardware stores over here are all sold out of the struts, and there's one right by his grandpa's house, so we figured it makes sense to bring everything over there and just work on it in that area where we're close to the store in case we need something else.
So happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Right now we are just moving all the panels into the bus and then we'll get the bus ready to go. These things are massive compared to the ones that we had.
Yeah. They make our old ones look like toys.
Four small ones in, 2 big ones in, 2 more to go. Last one. Right now, our bus has absolutely no solar on it. It hasn't been this bare in a long time, and we cannot wait to upgrade from 800 watts to almost 2,000. It is going to relieve so much stress that we've had this summer not having enough solar to both be working remotely. They're heavy.
Oh, okay. So day 3 didn't go as planned. Why exactly? Seems like forever ago. Rain and lack of tools, maybe? Honestly, I don't know. Day 4 went bad because, well, I think we lost motivation. I think it's day 5 now. So we were going on a week of reinstalling our solar panels, Today is Friday. I just got off of work a little bit early, just a few hours early. I got off of work. Honestly, we're so dead. They were like, if you want to use your PTO, you can take the rest of the day off. And I was like, see you later. So I'm going to go pick up the rest of the Unistruts, hopefully from just one store, but the Lowe's and Home Depot over here in Candler is actually really close to each other. So we'll check out one. If the other one, if that one doesn't have it, we'll move on and see if the other one has it, or take everything the one has and just get a few at the other one. We can't get them all in one place, but hopefully we can get them all at Lowe's. I'm going to try there first. It's the furthest away, so I'm going to drive to that one and then drive back a little. I think that just makes more sense in my head. But off of work, I've been playing guitar literally all day. My recording gear is like not working, essentially. My computer just can't take the processing power anymore. I've only had it for 4 years, but apparently that's the lifespan of a computer. So until I get a new one, I'm just gonna be playing, I guess, and working on these YouTubes, because Daniella's computer works great for that. Daniella's off doing laundry and some other errands. She did not know I was going to be off early. I did not know either. So this is a surprise. So hopefully this will give us enough time to do something today. I would love to have, ideally, 2 of the front panels up today so we can plug them back into our solar situation. I want to say solar system, but solar system just sounds so like extreme. The whole system. Okay. See you, Lowe's. I can't say this for all vehicles and one make specifically, but this one here has been so reliable. It has 206,000 miles on the odometer, and I think it's had 1 replaced clutch, and it is just the most reliable truck ever. Alright, so we're here for just a few things. One of those things, so I'll just pull up the list here. 4 small Unistruts, 3 of the large ones, some fender washers, and 2 panes of canned. 2 cans of paint. Wow, that was good. There is no one here. It's pretty cool, actually. So I'm gonna pull up right over here to this huge amount of carts that's ready to go. You usually have to fight tooth and nail for one of these things. Let's get the best one. This one looks newer. It's got a little bit of a bump. Let me try another. Okay, this one's older but smoother. What's wrong with this one? As it goes, I have no idea where to look for Unistruts. No idea. I want to also grab a new blade for the angle grinder. It's always safer to have a new blade with a new project. And then we have to hit Home Depot for the rest of the parts. Full news, you guys. They did have them, the larger ones. They went to the back, they grabbed them, they put them back on the shelf, and then just like magic, here they are. So I don't have to take a second trip. That's all we need right here. Let's go. We need 3 of these. Let's check out. $280 more. And we finally have everything, hopefully, that we need to actually put these new solar panels up. I've got to say, this might be the right way, but we did this project last time for maybe pennies. But we seemed to always be worried that they were just going to fall off. So in this case, I hope that that huge percentage more that it's going to cost to do actually helps our souls a little bit when we're on the road going 70 down the highway to think that our solar panels are good. Now let's get back to the house.
Jalen may have already told y'all that it's day 5, but this is day 3, take 3. For the past 2 days, we've been trying to work on our solar stuff. But 2 days ago, we ran out of supplies and we thought, all right, tomorrow, which is Thanksgiving, we both have the day off. We're gonna get so much done. We're gonna work all day. So we didn't go to the store. Come Thursday, we head to Home Depot early in the morning. They're closed for the day. Lowe's is closed, Ace is closed. We should have figured it out. It's Thanksgiving. We didn't put it together. So take 3, day 3, let's get some solar stuff done. But first, you have to see how cute our kittens are. So here you go.
The boys.
The boys. Eating grass, throwing up. Cute stuff only. Grazing cats.
Grazing goats.
Hi, boop boop. So what have you done so far?
Got the supplies. Everything from one store. It's incredible. It's remarkable, really.
Nice.
I almost left the store and they came and found me and told me that they had the other struts that we were looking for, which is just perfect. But so far we're just getting the smaller struts ready to install onto the panels themselves. So I've cut them to size. They're 82.5 long, so these are 82 and 5/8. It's just a little extra oomph just to be cautious, and painted them. That's how far we are right now. Now I'm really just waiting for them to dry. We can maybe cut the other ones.
Yeah, let's get on the roof and measure how long they can be in the front.
All right, let's take one on the roof.
We really need to build a ladder on the outside of our bus.
Need.
Yeah.
So the old panels we had were 200 watts each. They weren't old, they were new, but old to us. They were 200 watts each and much smaller. So we were able to put 4 up on the front here to give us that 800 watts. With how huge these new panels are, we're only going to be able to fit 2 in the front. So that's what we're doing now, and then we'll have to space out the other 2 because we don't have this big of a chunk anymore because we've got so many things on our roof already. We're going to do 1 in the middle of the bus and 1 at the end of the bus, leaving room in the center of the bus for a small deck still.
Oh.
They're a lot heavier with the struts on them than without, obviously.
Yeah. We might need Derek when he gets here to put them up. He'll be here tomorrow morning. So let me see the, oh, you already threw it up here.
Yeah.
So what are they together? It's 44, right? So it's
44 and a half each, but we're separating them. So we're just going to make it as long as possible and then we'll place them where we can.
You got a chalk line? We're going to try to find the center of the bus and then move outward 16 inches from each side to where we're going to put these. And we're doing them at 96 inches, which is 8 feet exactly. It stops right at this line and starts right at the front panel.
I've never used a chalk line. How does it work?
That's how it works. You just put it where you want it and sling it, and then you get a line.
So there's chalk on it already?
Yeah, the chalk is in here, and so there's always chalk on it.
Cool.
Morning. Today is day 6, I believe, right? Day 6?
It's day 3 continued.
Oh my god, going on a week of day 3. It's like when you're like, I'm 27 forever. We're actually getting on the roof today. We've got everything painted and cut to size. Have the 2 that are going to go on the front already mounted to their unistruts on the outside. So we have to get the base unistruts, the thicker ones that are going to go down the length of the bus. We're going to be using riv nuts to do that since we can't bolt in from this side because we have a ceiling already. You can use rivet nuts and they clamp down onto the ceiling from the outside.
From the
and then
inside.
you can screw in from the outside.
Inside up. Like spread out.
Yeah, they go out, in, out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
But I feel like we're actually going to get some headway today, and my cousins are in town. We're having Thanksgiving today, so we're going to put them to work. We're going to need some help getting these solar panels on. What do you think?
So currently what we're doing is we've drawn a chalk line down the center of our bus, and we have measured out 16 inches, not from this side yet, but just from this side, to see where this strut is going to lay. Then we have selected which holes we will be riveting through. So the ones marked in blue, we put 4 of them down the bus, and I think we're ready to rivet.
Yeah, well, let's do the other one too. That way we can get them out of the way completely.
All our insulation is coming up as you drill.
This drill bit isn't big enough. This is a 1/2 inch, but it needs to be a 0.56 of an inch. But we need a little bit bigger of a drill bit. I'm gonna go grab one.
While we are on day 6 of this project, it is not a 6-day project, so don't fret if you're watching this video. We have been trying to work just after our 9 to 5, and it gets dark so quickly here that we haven't gotten much done. And once the sun goes down, we lose motivation and are ready for bed. So I'm still counting this as day 3, and we should be halfway done by the end of the day, meaning 2 panels are up, 2 more to go, and all the materials are prepared. So don't lose your hope. It's not a crazy project, I promise.
So many tools.
This is the sealant and adhesive that we got. It's a 2-in-1. And then just your caulking gun. I miss you on this roof in that jacket. Last time I brought you cereal and you were sleepyhead. So cute. You want to come up for a bowl of cereal?
There's no cereal up there.
There's cereal, milk.
Up there, up there.
Uh-huh.
Okay. On this roof, you gotta learn to roll out, roll out. Okay, here. I'm still sleepyhead.
So this is a special tool.
This is a rivet gun, a special tool, as Daniela calls it. We have these, what are they called? Rivet nuts. I've said this already, but rivet nuts, and then they crimp down on the other side.
You can just show them what you made.
So that you don't have to be on the other side. We would have to take off all of our ceiling panels in order to get nuts on the other side. So these just cramp down so that you can tighten stuff down from up on top without going underneath. And I just hope this works, because if not, we'll need the angle grinder to get them out.
Got this. Well, you'll know if it works if you can't take it out. Oh yeah, you gotta twist it. Perfect. That's fun.
I literally dreaded this fucking process, but honestly, he was like, it's so hard to get them in there. It's really not that hard, Joel. Call it out on the YouTube. You have to. You gotta call out your friends that actually watch your videos.
One crucial step that we have forgotten, and it's good we only did one so far, is to put sealant down before we rivet the nuts to the bus. So don't forget.
And twist. Goes around. And then we're gonna squish it. Give it a squish. I need a fucking napkin.
Almost too easy.
It's almost too easy.
Okay. Putting these 3x8 flat washers down, and then putting nuts in through the rivets that we just made to secure our struts. And then we're putting the panels up.
The outside on a holder,
Flip it over.
like this. All right, over. So how far are we lifting? So as much as we can. I gotta. Okay.
Okay. We have absolutely run into some issues today. When we measured originally, we didn't account for the width of the struts, so we don't have the space we thought we were going to, and then all of our connections sit under that second panel from the front, so we were going to put that on next, but we actually have to put that on last so we can connect everything up. It's kind of a mess, but I think we found a system that's going to work, and we're going to get up all 4 panels. Probably just 3 panels today, actually, until we have more cable and can connect that final second panel from the front. So we ran out of green spray paint. I'm off to the store to get some more, and then I think we can finish this project by the end of the day, hopefully.
Hi.
Hi. Ace doesn't have our color.
Okay, keep it pushing.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Turns out Ace did not have our laurel green, so we are off to Home Depot, which is the next closest one. This is becoming a much longer trip than anticipated. Home Depot also did not have our laurel green, so I'm going to Lowe's, which is the furthest away from where we're at. I really hope you have laurel green. Thank goodness. Finally, I got 2 cans because I don't want to do this ever again. To the bus we go!
Laurel green.
Okay. We made it back.
Here we are, still doing solar panels, but that's all right. We have just about everything we need to actually put these up. We only have a few more hours of sun though, so it might cut into another day. As of right now, all of the solar panels have been mounted to the unistruts that they are mounted to. Then 2 of them have the unistrut on the actual bus itself, mounted to the bus. And then we have 2 more that we need to put the unistruts onto the bus for. And we're gonna do that shortly. Those are just drying from paint and have to be cut to size. Truthfully, we've got maybe 2 hours of work left here, if we really are pushing it. So
2 hours of sun, so let's get it.
You heard it first. 2 hours of sun, let's get it.
We are closing the day off with 3 out of 4 panels fully mounted and the 4th so ready to go. We just need some more wires because there's a lot more length than what we had originally. So successful day number 3, take 4, 5, I don't know what we're at so far, but we've got a simmer pot going with some fresh pine needles and lemon, and we're gonna watch Gilmore Girls and go to bed. See you tomorrow when we hopefully finish the rest of this. I don't remember what day it is, but it's solar day. We have been waiting for more parts to come in before we can finish this part of the solar project, getting the panels up, and they just arrived from Amazon. So we're gonna get to work after work on our own stuff.
You're okay.
This is our new solar inverter charger. It is a inverter combined with the MPPT, which we currently have separately, and it's also 24 volts, which is the system we'll be running. And I'm so excited to be getting this. It means we're one step closer to having our new solar system.
Cables, check. Not in my hand. Attachments, check. I think we should try to get up the solar panels today. Place the last one, and that means attaching the cables correctly and lining them all throughout the bus. So these little solar things, they're called MC4 adapters, and we had to grab a couple more because we're using our own cable, and the MC4 adapters come with these little metal tips here that you just put on your wires, and then that's what's going to connect, and then you slip it through, listen for a click, and then tighten this down as much as you can. That's going to create a waterproof seal with a little piece of silicone that's inside. Okay. And then that's going to connect this one here. Then I've got one for the red as well. And then I'll push these back underneath here.
So see how this one lines up, and there's a place we can connect the two struts. This side we messed up and put the bracket right on top.
Alright, this is the worst part, the part we dreaded. Laying on the panel right now so that we can attach this middle one here. That's rough. But they look great. A little off center, but that's fine. Not too worried about it. Well, this is the last one, and then we'll tighten all of them down together, and then we'll have 4 panels installed on the roof.
We've been doing this for 4 panels now, but this is the last one, and then we will be done on the roof with our solar, at least. It is official. We have all 4 panels mounted to the roof. So we'll find out in the morning if we bring in 1960 watts. Is that what it is? 1,960 watts. I hope it's a sunny day so we can really see what's going on and make sure everything is wired up correctly.
It's time to start thinking about this closet. This is our electrical closet, and we have a bunch of stuff in here that needs to come out before the new stuff can come in.
Everything.
Pretty much everything. I think the only things we're keeping in here are the 24 to 12 volt converter for all of the, like the fans, the water pump,
the light,
and the lights. Yeah, everything needs to be reconfigured.
Empty
Empty the closet of all the old goodies so that we can put some new goodies in.
Let's get all this stuff out of here and so we can reconfigure our solar closet and see what makes the most sense for our new items.
Goodbye, everything. Take out these batteries, get them uninstalled because that's the power to everything, and if we're running or trying to do everything else, we want to make sure there's no power or juice going at all.
We did electrical over a year ago now. We did it before we were living in the bus because, you know, you want to get it done first before you're putting up the ceiling and the walls. And so it has been a really long time, and while I studied my butt off to understand all of it, I feel like I've forgotten it all and I'm relearning how everything connects, what sort of wires you need, the gauge size, etc. So it's a relearning journey. I thought I would never have to do this again, but here we are.
And depending on how this goes, we might be taking a Home Depot trip today.
I think we'll wind up needing something, yes.
Got this. Beasts!
They are. I also took out this piece. We'll no longer be using it. This is to balance your batteries when you're running 2 in series, but ours will be running in parallel now that we have 24 volt batteries instead of 12 volt batteries for our 24 volt system. The next thing we took out is the MPPT charge controller because the inverter that we bought is actually a combo, and it will have one inside of it, so we don't need this one anymore.
Well, this is our old inverter. It worked great. There was absolutely nothing wrong with it, but we have now a new one. Really, this is probably the only part we didn't really have to upgrade with our system. We just wanted to kind of consolidate some stuff and make more space in there for the batteries, and that's kind of why we're doing it. But this is a 3,000 watt inverter, and the one we're about to put in is also 3,000 watt.
Can you turn it? Just to give you an idea of how massive these new batteries are. That is our old battery, and this is our new battery. So we definitely have to reconfigure the space in here. You're in the way. The space in here to fit the new batteries.
Behind, we can slide them in like this.
I just don't know where all our clothes are going to
No, they're barely going to get in the way, babe.
go. Okay. I mean, that would be the best.
Hey! Hi, I'm Paul! Remember what that's from?
No.
Jimmy Neutron.
Oh.
The monkey at the very end with the like production facility.
We lost a panel in the process.
Let's see if these batteries fit in this hole that we've created here.
I don't know, they look a lot bigger than that hole.
They do look bigger than the hole.
Probably more than that because we have to attach all the cables from the front.
Oh, yeah. Okay, one more. I've been going at it for like an hour and a half now, probably. I am so beat. I don't want to look at cables anymore. It looks a whole lot better in here. The solar panel is connected to the inverter. The batteries are connected to the inverter. The batteries are in parallel and connected to each other. We've got ground all going up here.
Everything's connected.
Everything is connected except for the actual
power.
AC power that we're connecting right now. And so it'll switch. These are our left and our right for the walls. And they can either go into this for the Sure Power or they'll go into this one for the inverter. And then we're just going to turn it all on and see what the hell we got going on here.
You got this. We're almost done.
It's an absolute disaster case in here. But we have a new closet.
Can I have the broom, please?
How do you feel?
After 3 hours of solar work, we we have lights. We have a whole new system. It's amazing. And we just got Zaxby's for dinner. So we're going to eat this and we're going to go to bed because I'm exhausted. Thanks for joining us today. Don't forget to check out our channel and give this video a like if you enjoyed it and a subscribe if you want to see more of us. Right, you guys? Much love.